girl discovered in terror that a seed seemed to have been planted in her womb by a demon. She went to the hospital wanting to abort the child, but the next second... Just 1 month ago, Lisa was the best dancer at the opera house, but because of a stage accident, she became completely lame. However, she was unwilling to give up the only career she loved. She interviewed with many dance troupes, but no dance troupe was willing to take her. If she couldn't find work, she would be homeless in a few days. Fate seemed unwilling to abandon this poor girl. That day, homeless, she wandered the streets. The difficulties of life had completely broken her spirit. But just then, a kind elderly couple witnessed this scene. Out of compassion, the elderly couple brought the girl back to their home. When the girl woke up, the couple had prepared a table full of delicious breakfast for her. What surprised the girl even more was, this elderly couple was the wealthiest in London, but in their old age, they had no children. All the houses on this street belonged to them. The elderly couple voluntarily offered to let the girl stay here without paying any rent or living expenses. This was exactly what the girl needed right now. The girl didn't hesitate to accept, because this kind of living in expensive London was like winning the lottery. The girl quickly moved into this apartment. Little did she know this would be her most regrettable decision. When she was organizing the drawers, one drawer wouldn't open. After moving the drawer, she discovered, in the deepest part of the drawer, there was a ballet shoe. The shoe had the owner's name written inside. Driven by curiosity, the girl asked the elderly woman about the origin of this ballet shoe, but the old woman didn't directly answer the girl's question. Instead, she immediately threw the shoe into the trash. Being new here, the girl didn't feel comfortable asking more, and didn't think much of it. Soon the elderly woman told the girl good news. A dance troupe manager also lived in this apartment. Tonight, he would be hosting a party in the apartment. Lisa dressed up carefully and rang his doorbell. However, the man wasn't surprised by the girl's arrival. He warmly invited the girl inside. The girl began to introduce her work experience, expressing her desire to join the man's dance troupe. The man didn't immediately reject the girl like others had. Instead, he gentlemanly poured her a glass of whiskey. The girl hadn't been respected by others for so long. She quickly fell for the man's sweet talk, but after just one sip of whiskey, she felt dizzy and lightheaded. Sensing danger, she wanted to leave. But dizzy and disoriented, she couldn't remember the way home. Suddenly, music came to the girl's ears. She seemed to be wearing elegant costumes again, returning to the stage. At this moment, she was like a marionette being manipulated by the man. Soon, she was placed on a small black bed by a group of dancers, then covered with a black blanket. This scene was like some kind of ritual ceremony. The next second,